CSW.
Are you ready for it?
Here we are, Steve, the producer here at Floyds. So I'm representing Daniel Bryan right here, the American Dragon. Aberdeen's finest. We're giving away second row tickets to the WWE's Monday Night Raw.
Oh, over here.
What are you doing? So we're going to give away for whoever can cut the best promo. In the world of wrestling, that's what they call when the guy's on the mic. He says, you know, when Hogan goes, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, blank a dog, that means basically it's a promo. And that's what he does. So we got 3 competitors over here, and we're going to see what happens. And then also, I'll take the camera right here. We got my 3 judges. We got Johnny. We got Matt. They're not related, even though they look alike. And then we got Jay. And these guys, well, they're with me.
Very serious.
Yes, they're very serious about wrestling.
Studious about this kind of
they're
thing.
big wrestling fans, so they're going to be. You guys will be the judges.
Very objective.
And you guys, a lot's on the line for these guys. Second row seats.
I have read 4 wrestling autobiographies myself.
All right, which 4?
I've read Mick Foley's first book, Mick Foley's second book, the Hardy Boys book, and
Dr. Seuss doesn't count.
And Amy Dumas' book, and then half of Bret Hart. So that's like 4.5.
Yeah, Bret Hart's book is going to take you about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to make this all happen. So who's going to be our first competitor? Let's see. Well, I think the man wearing the belt should probably go last. I think that's only fair. And that's the Humbler right there.
10 for 10, what up? no other listener has ever gone 10 for 10, by the way. I want that down in the
That's right. Beat the producer.
Yeah, with those questions, anybody will.
F and Stefan, you're going to be a part of this?
Adams and Aladdin. Yeah.
All right, we'll see how it is. And then we got Dale, who's the pretender, as we call him. All right, so it's going to be a promo competition. So Dale or Stefan, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Why not?
And now, the genius has a poem for us all.
Oh, he wrote a poem.
Tonight at Key Arena, it will be a battle between 2 legends right here in Seattle. Better than Lloyd and Harry in the classic Dumb and Dumber. In the main event, we have STP versus the Humbler.
All right, that's a good promo. Good promo.
I like that.
Any comments from the judges?
I like the rhythm. The cadence was really well done. The introduction, the flair. I like anything with a little bit of flair. Just a lot of passion there. I appreciate it.
Though I prefer the traditional Tears of Rima rhyme scheme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
It was very leaping Lanny Poffo.
Yeah.
I like that he actually did some homework and found the words that rhyme, but the fact that he could put it on a post-it note but couldn't memorize it is a factor that I'm going to bear in mind when I see it. If someone
the Simon Cowell of the wrestling judges.
And now,
here.
if someone else pulls off something that seems more spontaneous, that can go on longer than that, they're going to win.
All right,
But
well,
I
we'll
like
see.
the fact that he did his homework. So.
Take this off, 10 pounds of gold is off your head.
All right, the Humbler.
36 years, 7 days ago, in that little slice of the Big Apple that we call the Bronx, a boy was born. A boy not unlike most boys. He liked baseball, go Yankees. He liked hockey, go Devils. And he liked wrestling. And his dad would take him to hockey games. And his dad would take him to baseball games. But his dad, he didn't like wrestling. So he never got to go to the Garden. He never got to go see Superfly Snuka go off the top of the cage. What was he to do? All hope was lost until one night when he was in his bedroom and he was listening to the radio. And the man on the radio said, "Whoever comes down to my station and delivers the greatest Hulk Hogan impression, I have 2 second row tickets." That was like gold. So our hero ran into the bathroom and he shaved a ring into his head and he tied on the bandana and he cut the collar of his shirt and he ran down to that radio station. He delivered the best damn Hulk Hogan impression that radio station had ever seen. But the DJ was mean, and he didn't give our hero his tickets. So our hero that day, he decided never again would he be the one contending for the tickets. He shaved his entire head. He decided to go get a degree in communications. He changed his last name to the producer. He hopped the first plane to Seattle. and he landed the job with the Andy Savage show because it sounded like a wrestler. And as soon as that jackass blew WrestleMania for the entire Key Arena, he knew that his days were numbered there and that his ascent to the top was mandatory. And so I ask you, Steve the producer, Mr. Ringside, Mr. hasn't sat more than 4 rows away in 15 years. Are you too high in your ivory tower to give the Pretender his moment in the sun?
Wow.
No, that was a few comments, very well. The length, a little long in my humble. It was a misstep promo. It was good. It was strong. What bothered me was the geographical differences because there's no real reason why certain people from Brooklyn should be fans of the New Jersey Devils because geographically it just doesn't make sense. But other than that, well done, sir, well done.
No greater twist could be done by M. Night Shyamalan himself. I thought it was about the Humbler himself, and then spun around. Beautiful Steve, the producer, was the fan of that story. It was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, there's a lot of homework done there, a lot of history.
Too much
A lot, but the thing, the criticism I would have was that there weren't enough like strong beats, no dynamics, no up and down, nothing to keep you like actually waiting for the next beat. But he finally got it done. We figured out what the surprise ending was. That was pretty cool. So I don't know. I'm gonna withhold all judgments till the end.
Right. All right. So our final competitor. All right.
My name is Dale, the Pretender, and I'm the tag team partner of the Humbler. But it's been too long, and the shadow has been too big that I've been living my life in. No longer am I going to be Kato. No longer am I going to be Watson. I am not your Robin. I am my own man. I'm no one's sidekick. I'm no one's Marty Jannetty. I'm done being the shoe shining, limousine driving, wingman flying for the Humbler. I'm my own man, and I ain't going to be sitting in section 103. Second row is all mine. Do I look like I'm pretending? Do I sound like I'm pretending? No. Pretender, out.
We're going to have words when we get home this week.
All right.
Wow, it's the passion. Didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I like the length. Perfect. The content was great. I would have liked to see a toothpick. The Humble had the toothpick.
I tried to tell him that, but
Toothpick. Yeah, it's the flair. You need flair.
As a second banana myself, I think I found my champion.
Oh, he's gonna get the pity vote.
I would have been a lot shorter except I had to pause for so much laughter.
Actually, so that was the Pretender we just
Yes.
and the Humbler I thought actually was the one that did more work and actually presented himself very well. But because Pretender the Humbler had to like interject at the very end, that shows that he was feeling threatened by this very stoic man's delivery. In a shorter time, he actually toppled his ego and he made him intervene in his own speech. So I'm gonna have to bear that in mind when I think about who's gonna win this.
All right. Well, now I guess it's up to you guys. Well, way to spill your beer there, Jay.
Luckily, I drank it all.
See what kind of judges we have. They're drunk, so don't feel bad.
It's going to be probably one everyone. I like the poem.
The poem.
I liked the poem. Sweet. Kind of the underdog. I don't think a lot of people were cheered for the poem, but I was a fan of the
For the
poem.
underdog. What about yourself?
Pretender.
The Pretender.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow. It could be a three-way tie. What's going to happen here?
Well, I admire the Humbler doing all of his homework and telling your whole life story. I found it very educational. But Pretender just doing the least amount of work and actually provoked such a reaction from the Humbler makes you want him to win.
The Pretender. He wins. Not only does he win the tickets, but he wins the belt.
I stand humble for
Look at this.
champion. Hold on, wait.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Who's sidekick now?
The BJ Shea Morning Experience on 99.9 KISW.